This is the festival we have all been waiting for, Wacken Open Air in Germany. The Wacken Festival is held in a small town called Wacken, and with over 72,000 attendees, it's the biggest exclusive metal festival in the world. A fucking comment. Fuck you!
To the fearless ones, to the murderers, and to the stalkers of the night, those who walk the path of no return, we who are sworn to the dark.
I'm here with Erik from Watain. What are you drinking there?
I don't know, it's undefinable, but it consists of alcohol and other strange things. I don't know. Tastes okay.
It's good.
Yeah, it's alright.
Did you get it in the cocktail bar over there?
Yeah, someone gave it to me, so hopefully it's a lot of LSD and good stuff inside. I can only hope for the worst.
So what are Watain currently up to? Are you working on a new album? What are you doing?
We're finishing the tour for the last album, Sworn to the Dark. We've been touring for 2 years, almost. So we're finishing this. We're doing Wacken now and then USA in the fall. And after that we'll close all the doors to the outside and focus only on the new album.
And where in the US are you going? Everywhere?
Sorry?
Where in the US are you going?
It's a full tour. We start actually in Canada, so it's including Canada as well. And we're doing both coasts and then down to the south as well, Texas and so on, so it will be good.
Sworn to the dark, sworn to the dark, sworn to the dark.
What's the difference between touring in Europe and touring in the US?
I think the US audience is much more they're much more receptive to what we are doing. I think most Europeans are a bit they think that all black metal bands are a gimmick and an image and everything like that, but I can feel that when we play in the US, people are a bit more open and actually understand that what we're doing is, wow, they're doing it for real, you know? And that makes it worthwhile. It's really good growing ground for sinister energies, and I think that just as they might be fed up with plastic food that McDonald's give them, they are fed up with plastic music as well, which is something that the Europeans are not really getting the difference between, I think. So in that way I really like it. I think they are a bit more grateful than the European audience, and like I said, a bit more receptive to what we are doing. So.
Do you think that's maybe because of European people have so many different bands, so many different choices, and in the US you don't really get that much metal, you know what I mean?
I don't know, I want to think that it has to do more with their cultural background, because in Europe compared to the US is very much more liberal. You know, Europe, sure we have the Vatican, but other than that, you know, it's not that... Christianity doesn't have that strong grip anymore. I mean, if you want, you can get married as a homosexual anywhere or do what the fuck you want, you know. While in the US you still have rather... Yeah, you have a lot of restrictions due to cultural heritage and, you know, religious moral codes and so on. And because of that, I think that metal youth in USA feel that they have more to break free from.
What does Watain sing about? Is it about that kind of stuff, or what is your lyrics generally about?
Yeah, in a way, I mean, in a very speaking about it in more mundane terms, it has a lot to do with that, because Watain, first of all, is liberation. Liberation of the sorts that you do not have any restrictions whatsoever anymore. It's the breaking of every law and every order existing on this earth and in this reality.
Like, what made you decide that day that you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna start a black metal band?
I think the artistic urge has always been there, you know, in one way or another, but around 92, 93, 94, everything exploded in Scandinavia, and for me, I was rather young then, so to me this was of course very inspiring, you know, and realizing that there was a music scene that whose ideologies and whose spiritual purposes I could relate to a lot, you know. So I realized that this is probably the best artistic way for me to go, and this is the way that I could express myself in most freely without any restrictions.
Thanks very much for the interview, and I hope you enjoy your drink over there. And yeah, have a great time at Wacken.
Thank you.
Guys from Unearth, how are you guys doing?
Bone toast, by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry, no, it's not Unearth, it's Bone Toast. Bone Toast.
Yes, those guys are great. I don't know if you got any B-roll of them, but they were awesome. Just, I love this festival, like this VIP area, and I use the term VIP loosely because there is just like weirdos here, and I love it. I fit right in.
Do you really? Who's the weirdest person that you've seen here?
Probably dudes who came through in full battle regalia, like with shields and shit. It was great.
There's about 30 of them with a helmet too. Like earlier today, there's like 30 of them just rolled through.
Like 300, you know, and they've got that, you know.
It was very,
It was more like 7.
I saw a very interesting interview with Unearth on YouTube, which somebody was talking about fucking whales just to prove he's not gay and the whale's gay.
Oh, that's probably Ken. He is a Mohawk and he's out there.
Yeah, but like, what did you think about that interview? Were you happy with it? I don't know.
No comment.
I love the interview. And have you seen the YouTube count on it? It's like fucking 50,000 views. That interview was great. Ken Susi was absolutely on fire. I mean, did you see the dude doing the interview? He had like a mask and a sword. So when you're in that situation, you take it to the next level. It's like, all right, this guy has got a mask and a sword on. I'm going to talk about coitus with whales and other sea life.
Yeah, and women's vaginas. That's the one I love the most.
He told him that he would serve Jack Bauer a hot, steaming bowl of courage if he had him over for dinner.
Wasn't it shit? A hot steaming bowl of shit?
No, courage. You watch 24?
Yeah, of course I do. I fucking love 24.
He's fucking, his cock is immense.
And you like that?
I mean, I like the show. I mean, mine isn't that big. I get like a little acorn tip.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, that must suck.
I mean, when fully established, it is a force to be reckoned with. You know, it'll penetrate the deepest reaches of your insides. I mean, you can see it right there. It's visible to the human eye.
That's a sock.
Yeah, no, it's
a sock.